Hey everybody, Scott here for the Guitar Playground. Welcome back. I am finally back with some new video stuff for you. And over the past year, I've been all around the world, seen a lot of stuff, bought a bunch of guitars, and that is going to be the focus as I have converted my tiny little office into a guitar workshop. And I'm going to go through every guitar that I have, fix all of the issues that they have. Some of them need fingerboards re-radiused, refretted, new nuts. Some of them, like this one, just needs a refinish, some fret polishing, as these are jumbo stainless steel frets, and they are in, the same shape they were in the day they were put in. They just need to be polished. Possibly a new nut on this one, and maybe a compensating nut. That's going to be something that I'm working on learning to do, as it's been a while since I've worked on guitars. I learned a lot about luthiery and guitar repair back in the 80s, early 90s, when I worked at a guitar shop in Wisconsin. And I, have used those skills over the years to work on my own guitars when I didn't have money to have somebody else do it. So I'm going back to my roots, and I'm going to do stuff myself, starting with the James Tyler Variax, which has been my main guitar for, 8 years-ish. And it's already had a new fingerboard put on and re-radiused, or fingerboard radiused with, I think this is a 12-inch radius on this one. And I really like it. It's got jumbo stainless steel frets. This is an old Gibson fingerboard, and that I found at an estate sale years and years ago. And it's from the 70s. So, real mother of pearl, or whatever this stuff is. And you can tell because it shrunk over the years. And there's little gaps. But I'm not going to sweat that because it plays great. You can't really feel those gaps. So I don't care. Not with the massive frets on this thing. You just feel the string. So this guitar is going to get a brand new finish, and that's what I'm working on this week. And it's going to be something colorful, something fun, glitterful. It's going to be an inexpensive finish, like the gold top finish it had. As you can tell, it's worn a lot in just 8 years. Actually, I finished this in 2016, so yeah, 8 years. I had the guitar since 2015, I believe. And I think it's 2012. But, and my buddy Pete, who put the fingerboard on and the frets, he actually worked on the design of the neck pocket on this guitar when he worked at Tyler Guitars. So, pretty cool. So what we're going to do, get out the heat gun, strip this off, and then create a new finish. I'm going to fill in a bunch of holes, filling in this hole completely. There will be no switch here. I'm going to fill in, I haven't decided which one yet. There's going to be just a single volume, probably, it's probably this one will be the volume, and then a three-way switch, probably right here. So these are going to get filled in as well. I've got some little wood materials, little wood blanks for filling in these things. And I'm going to putty them and sand them so that they're not noticeable. But with the new finish, you're not going to tell anyway. And the beauty of the new finish is it's going to be a textural finish. So I don't even have to do any sanding. With the exception of maybe sanding the puttied spots so that they're flat. But this is going to be a real inexpensive finish, something anyone could do at home. Rust-Oleum from Home Depot. I've got primer, gloss black, and clear gloss, or gloss clear, for clearing over the top. I'm not going to have a smooth finish. As I said, it's going to be textural, so I'm just going to seal in the glitter. And that is going to be the whole idea. I want to make like a mirror ball guitar, but without mirrors. So, come on along. This is going to be a process. It's going to take probably the rest of the week because I've got a lot of medical appointments this week. I've got a dental thing on Wednesday, and then my oncologist, I've got my latest CAT scan, my first one in 3 years on Friday. So good times. I feel great. So it shouldn't really tell me much of anything other than just give me some peace of mind, which is what I want. So I will see you. Well, not going to see you. I'm going to get to stripping. All right, there you have it. Step one of the refinish stripped. Now, you might be looking at this going, hey, you went all the way through the veneer. Yeah, I did. Well, I went through the veneer years ago when I tried to put the Stets bar on it to no avail. Couldn't get it low enough without really affecting, the curvature, and I wanted it to still have an arched top on it, or a carved top. So I flattened quite a bit there, but it actually feels good to play with the bridge a little bit lower than where it was when I first got it. So we are ready for phase 2, and that is priming. Well, taping it off. We're going to tape off the neck, the sides, and I'm going to prime it, and then wait. Probably only a few hours. I'm not going to wait overnight. This is going to be a quick and dirty finish. Very messy. And I'm, going to mix up a bunch of glitter. I was going to do some testing, but I trust my instincts as far as finishes go. Let me show you a couple of examples. My 89 Ibanez Sabre that I finished in 2009. And this thing shows zero wear. The paint on this is amazing. I don't remember who made the paint. I do remember it being very expensive though. Each can, they were aerosol cans, was about $60. And I played this guitar on hundreds of gigs, so this one wore 10 times faster than this one. The only reason I have this thing right here, this piece of copper shielding, is because that's where I put my pinky when I pick. And I wore off the finish there because I was constantly making contact with it, and I filled in a pickup that was here. There was a single coil here. I filled it in with a piece of wood. Turned out to be not a strong enough piece of wood, and I dug through it over the course of playing the 102 shows I played in 2010 out of the lake. And so I just put a little piece of copper shielding down there, and it protects it well enough. But yeah, this thing shows zero wear. It looks amazing, except for in the places where I dropped it. So that's one example. Here's my most recent example of a finish I did myself. This was a gross yellow. I wanted sort of a tiger's eye finish. I was originally going for a sunburst, but I stumbled upon this finish after doing the finish, sanding it back, doing the finish, sanding it back 4 times, not being happy with what I had done. I got this one, and then I thought, oh man, that is it. I love that. So I true oiled over it and then Renaissance waxed it. Got a semi-matching headstock from Warmoth. It was in their pre-made bin, so I wasn't going to say no. It's got it's quarter sawn neck and quarter sawn fingerboard. Jumbo stainless steel frets, or medium jumbo. And yeah, modern truss rod adjustment. So yeah, I mean, it's Warmoth thin, feels great. Can't wait to finish this thing. So, I trust my instincts when it comes to finishing guitars, especially refinishing guitars. So that's where I'm at right now. Going to do this out in the garage. I don't want to do it in here. I don't want to. The ventilation in here is not good. When I did the heat gun and the scraping, it's a good thing I had a respirator on, because that'd be real bad for you. It just smells terrible. So there you go. Step 1. Come on back. Check out steps 2, 3, and 4. Whatever they're going to be. And until then, rock on.